Please, my country people, fellow Nigerians, Nigeria problem no dey finish. We wake up this morning with the plan to talk about the matter of the one with the shoot person for Delta State, with all of the shenanigans where they go on. Justice Crack on Instagram, appear on social media, all of una know him. His real name is Justice Mark Chidebere, one of us. You know him on social media as Justice Crack. His whereabouts have not been known since yesterday. Yesterday night, Justice Crack wife called us to tell us that he dropped his wife for morning for church and the daughter for school, and then he said he was going for a meeting. He not tell them the place where they go for the meeting. The last time she got a call, she saw his missed call at about 12:38 p.m. for afternoon. After that time, the numbers have been unreachable. They don't try to send messages, they deliver. You know Justice Crack, recently they make videos, they criticize and talk about certain things where they happen for Nigerian military, talking about the feeding where they give officers, and recently about one young man where they say whether allegedly some military officer has been shot, where they kill him. Right now, as it is, Justice Crack, I beg, come this side, my brother, come this way. Right now, his whereabouts is not known. That is why immediately this morning, we come FCT command to meet with the commissioner himself to make a formal complaint. The commissioner don't assure say that they are going to, everything is going to be taken care of and they are already on the matter. We take God back tonight. It's not a crime to come out and demand for a better country or to demand for accountability. Not be say we go come here say this person that country where they go say this one disappear, they don't know the whereabouts again. Whether na law enforcement, whether na military, whether na DSS, any person. The whereabouts of Justice Crack, Justice Mark Chidebere, is not known. The family is currently looking for him and everybody is concerned about where he is right now. We take God back and help us to tag every law enforcement, whether military, whether DSS, tag in the comment section. Justice Crack, the family, nobody have heard from him since yesterday around midday. I beg Ghana, help me.
So, every single day in Nigeria comes with its own bad news. Honestly, we are not even done processing the painful story of the young artist Ogene, who was reportedly executed by a Nigerian police officer. People are still angry and still asking questions. And now, before the wound can even begin to heal, another situation has come up, the case of Justice Crack. A content creator, a young Nigerian voice, suddenly missing, and the internet is already on fire. From what has been circulating online, Justice Crack had previously made videos where he spoke about the alleged poor treatment of soldiers within the military. He talked about welfare, about how lower-ranking officers are treated, and those videos gained attention. Right now, all eyes are on the military, and not in a good way, because everywhere you turn, Nigerians are asking the same questions. Why does it always feel like the people who speak up are the ones who suddenly get into trouble? Justice Crack spoke. He said what many people are afraid to say. He called out issues that others would rather keep quiet about. And now he is missing. And whether anyone wants to admit it or not, people are already connecting the dots. Because to a lot of Nigerians, this doesn't look like a coincidence anymore. It is now looking like a pattern where outspoken voices are pressured, intimidated, or completely silenced. A pattern where telling the truth starts to feel like a risk. Now let's be clear. There is no official confirmation yet that the military is behind this. But here is the problem. People don't just wake up and start suspecting institutions for no reason. That level of suspicion comes from years of built-up frustration, years of unanswered questions, years of feeling like those in power are never held accountable. So when something like this happens, Nigerians don't wait for explanations anymore. They react based on what they have seen over time. And that's exactly why this case is hitting differently. Because this is no longer just about one content creator. It's about fear. Fear that if you speak too loudly, you might be the next. Fear that if you call out the system might come for you. And that is a dangerous place for any country to be. Because a society where people are afraid to speak is a society where the truth slowly disappears. So, right now, Nigerians are not just asking where Justice Crack is. They are asking who is really safe to speak in this country anymore. And until there is a clear answer, that question is not going away anytime soon.
Nigerians, I woke up this morning to a distress call from the wife of one of our very own, Justice Mark Shidebere, popularly known as Justice Crack on social media. The wife said that the last time he heard from her husband was yesterday 12 noon, when the husband tell her say he get call and he dey go for one meeting. And since then, Justice Crack's phones have been off. Nobody don't hear from him up until this morning that she's reaching out to some of us. And you see, as far as we are concerned in Nigeria, right, no matter what anybody would want to do, either from the government, from the members of the public, our call, our cry, it's for us to see a Nigeria that works for everybody. And no amount of threats go make us stop to the talk. And then when we got that call, he called one of his friends and said, you know what? Please help me run around and get my kids from school. And as we speak to you, up until this moment, Justice Crack, we never see him. But the good news, Nigerians, is that we have been able to track his last location, and his last location, from what we've been able to track, is showing Naua Shopping Complex here in Abuja, in Asokoro. Naua Shopping Complex is the Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association's complex in Asokoro. That is his last location. For some of you who, of course, have been following him in the last days, you would see that he has been very vocal, talking about the issues of the military, you know, the army guy when shoots a youth copper for Abuja here and all of that. Right now, we do not want to point fingers, but we want to believe that any agency where Justice Crack, as Nigerians, we are calling that his immediate release right now is what Nigerians are asking and we are seeking for. You see, no matter how they go threaten, no matter how they go harass us, no matter how they go even beat us, the day where they go eventually hold us, it will never take away the fact that we'll continue to speak for the kind of country that we want to see. As Nigerians, we can never be intimidated. Because like I keep saying on this platform, I, as a person, do not own a dual citizenship. Now, Nigeria be the only country when I get. And I own myself, my children, and my children's children, including my friends, my relatives, and every Nigerian, the right to continue to speak. Because we are in a system that is called democracy. And democracy is about the people. And we must continue to speak once we disagree with the way, the manner, the format, the arrangement of any kind, from either the military, either the politician, agency, parastatal. Even as Nigerians, as individuals, we must continue to speak and raise awareness, create awareness, and inform Nigerians on the right thing that needs to be done. So please, if Justice Crack, Justice Mark Shidebere, they're under your custody, we are calling on you. We don't want to point accusing fingers right now, but the last location of Justice Crack Shidebere, they show saying that now we are chopping complex before it go off the radar. Please, security agencies, you know what to do. Release him as quick as possible. If he's with you, please release him as quick as possible. Nigerians are waiting so that he can go back and reunite with his family.